Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back. It's your boy LOZZTEXASMADE. Appreciate everyone for tuning in to another episode. Please don't forget to go and like my Instagram page. Also, follow me on Facebook as LOZZTEXASMADE. Thank you. Stay tuned. Alright, to remove bulk, I'm going to use a little different now. I went ahead and bought me a little cheap clipper called the Best Balm. And then I went ahead and also invested a little bit of more money into the balding blade. Went ahead and made a cordless balder. Now we're going to go ahead and take that machine that we made for removing bulk and create our first guideline. Also, my gente, don't forget to keep that comb handy. Always keep it in your hand, brush, comb, whatever, keep it handy. Also, in watching my videos, you will see me use a whole lot of different fading techniques. Okay, now we're gonna start to shave. Remember, when shaving, try your best not to go all the way to the guideline. If you can, try and flick your wrist right before the guideline. That way you won't create a harsh line, which will make it way more difficult to remove. Also, that finger play you see me doing on the ears with my finger, that's very important. You don't ever want to nick one of your clients in the ear with one of your machines. Trust me. If y'all could please bear with me and excuse my elbows. I know they ashy, as you can see. They've been through a lot. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started on our first guideline. I'm gonna take out my wall seniors and we're gonna go ahead and do about an inch with the lever open. After we finish that first guideline, I'm gonna go ahead and close my lever about halfway and start softening up that bottom harsh line. Remember, while fading, always flick your wrist. You don't want to create another harsh guideline. While flicking your wrist, you will soften that fade.
Drop that bitch.
Remember guys, clean in between your clip change, always. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab my number 1 guard, and we're gonna go ahead and do that lever open. And we're gonna go ahead and go up about 1 inch with this guideline as well. As soon as we're done with that guideline, we're gonna go ahead and move on and grab our half clip. We're gonna go ahead and put it on, and we're gonna do that with lever open. Start softening that last guideline that we created. The softer you see the fade, the more you can play with it. Now you can start closing your lever, start tweaking it, making it more softer, so that fade can start getting more faded. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and grab that number 2 guard. We're gonna do that number 2 guard with the lever open. And as you're going, you can see the details that have to be corrected. Remember your steps, so when you come back in your details, you won't be lost in your steps when you're trying to soften up the fade as soft as possible. There is levels to fading. Don't get lost in your levels. Remember all your levels. Like right here, you're gonna see me put the number 1 clip back on with the lever open, and I know exactly where my level is. I know how soft I want my fade. You as a barber should know how soft you want your fade. Go back to your levels, do your details, don't come up too much, flick your wrist. It's all in the details. Create the softest fade as possible. It is very important not to get lost in your levels. You don't want to go up too high and create another level, and you have to restart your fade. Everything that I'm doing right here is all detail work. Everything that I see that's bulky and dark, and there's a dark harsh line, coming back and I'm doing detail work. Detail is very important when you're trying to create a soft fade. Remember, don't get lost in those levels. Remember your levels, remember your clip change, and remember how soft do you want your fade. before we get started with the next step, I tripped and fell during my tutorial video. It was so hilarious. My client started laughing. Good times at the shop. Anyways, since we did with the 2, I like to pull out the comb over clipper, pull out my 5 stars. Yeah, as I start combing, you can see when I'm blending, look how I space it with my finger. If you can see my middle finger, pay attention. Look how I space it a bit. Your eyes are always on the hair. Use your fingers to feel. Always, don't forget, adjust your client. Adjust your client to you. You need to be able to see the hair in all different lighting, in all different angles, all different shades and fades in the light. So you can see how it's gonna look outside, inside of a building. This is very important. Sometimes even taking a look at the mirror will help you see different angles that you can't see looking at it straight on. And you can start to see everything start to blend in past your temple into your hairline. I don't like to really touch the top of the head with the clippers. I like to pull out my scissors and do a little cutting with that to the top of the head. Also, I am not making these videos because I'm saying I know everything. I'm making it for an up-and-coming barber who wants to learn the trade of being a barber. Although there's still plenty of lessons for me to still learn myself, I'm trying to spread the knowledge that I have already learned. As you can see me right here working with my Slimline Pro, I am creating what is now called the C-cup. Right there where you blended in your sideburn, because you did that low fade. Even though not all clients have a beard, all clients seem to have a little bit of peach fuzz on their face still. Shave it off. It will make the face look a lot smoother and cleaner. It's attention to detail, and a lot of clients really do appreciate it, and they do notice. Well, that's all she wrote. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Here's the final. No additives. I went ahead and did my little details. Excuse the waters in the back. Here's the final blend. Hope y'all enjoy. Don't forget to give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram, LOZZTEXASMADE. You can also follow my page, One Deep Cuts, ODK Official on the way. Follow One Deep Cuts. You can book all your appointments there online. On my Facebook, LOZZTEXASMADE. Appreciate everybody. Stay humble. Subscribe. Like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Love y'all. Also, if y'all are interested in who makes my beats, go ahead and go give my boy Danny Beats 405 a follow on Instagram. One of the best producers in my city.